Hello everybody and welcome, I'm Son of Mogeth and this is the Castlevania Anniversary Collection and not the Castlevania Anniversary Collector's Edition as I keep calling it for some reason. I'm looking forward to getting back into this. I really am. I've got no audio. None at all. Give me 1 sec, I'll restore it if I can. That's much better. I'd accidentally turned the volume down somehow for some reason. I don't know. So let's have a look. We were playing Super Castlevania 4 last time. Let's continue doing that. I have saved it. It's probably going to put me back at the beginning of the level though, isn't it? Let's have a look. See. Let's load. Yes. Yeah, there we go. Okay, let's see if I can get through this. These levels tend to be a bit harder than the first few. Let's see how much I remember, because as I mentioned previously when I was playing this on the day that it came out, that in my youth I played this game to death. And although I have played it to death, I've not played it in a very, very long time, and I've not... I played it a little bit off camera, just for my own personal enjoyment, but I'm still obviously not back up to the level that I was at. Oh god. Yeah, I'm still not back up to the level I was in my youth. It's probably been a decade or something since I've played this, but it's so good. I remember most of the secret bits, which is nice, like this bit that I'm currently in. Meat. Old cave meat. Yummy. Oh, God. That thing actually made me jump a little bit. Yeah, these starting levels are just... essentially just training levels more than anything. However, it gets difficult rather quickly. I don't think this game is anywhere near as difficult as the first one. I don't think it's anywhere near as difficult as any of the other ones, to be fair. This might be one of the easiest Castlevania games to finish. But that doesn't mean it isn't awesome, because it is awesome and I love it. I love the whole series, to be fair. I kind of lost interest in it as a series during the N64 age. There was Symphony of Night, which is a fantastic game. It just wasn't the Castlevania style that I'd grown to love, so I kind of lost interest a little bit in it as a series. It's so nice that this anniversary Anniversary Collection, I'm struggling not to call it the Collector's Edition. Yeah, it's so nice to be able to play these games from my childhood. Well, not even really my childhood, from my teenage years, really. Ooh, I only just barely got away with that. What I do want to do is watch out for the weapons, because some of these weapons are ones that I don't want. Is that one of them? Yeah, see, that was a knife. The boomerang cross thing is better. Oh! I nearly jumped off then. Damn. It makes me... Oh, I nearly didn't make that jump. Did you see that? I just barely managed that. God. I had a bit of an embarrassment in the last episode when I got killed in that section with the flying Gorgon heads. If I remember correctly, that's a time stopper on the left, which I don't want. Yeah, I had that embarrassing moment when I got hit by one of those flying Gorgon heads and then dropped down a hole. Because it's Son of Bogeth, I seem to drop down a hole every bloody time. Oh, 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 oh. God, I nearly walked straight into that. Right, let's... Alright, I left one of the candles behind. It's fine. I probably won't need it. Oh! Oh! That nearly got me killed. Damn, if that had knocked me into the water, I would have... I don't know what I would have done. I would have been embarrassed again. It's gonna happen. I'm gonna do something super dumb. And... yeah, just embarrass myself. It's only a matter of time. If I remember correctly, this is in fact a knife. It is! Haha! See, some things I do remember. I do remember some things. They tend to be video game things. They're not terribly important. Right, let's go through this before I get spitted off the edge. Oh, that was, again, somewhat closer than I would have liked it to have been. Here we go. My heart is actually going, believe it or not. I've had so many close calls that my heart is like... because that's totally the noise that hearts make. It's a cross between like excited nostalgia and the actual thrill of playing. I don't think I want that. That might be an axe. I hope that was an axe. Otherwise I've just let a bonus item go. I shouldn't need it. It's always these little platforms where you can't avoid collecting the item. Oh, God. Oh, this is not a great place to be, is it? Will you die, please? Thank you. Killing something that wasn't technically alive, since it was just a bunch of bones animated, but, you know. Right. I definitely remember this bit. These crows are a right royal pain in the butt. Oh, or they would have been. Oh, God damn it. God damn it. Getting bloody hit on the stairs is classic Castlevania. They will dump you onto a set of stairs and then just kind of throw some enemies at you so you can't help but get hit. There we go. Oh yeah, boss battle! Ooh! Ooh! Excitement! Joy! Excuse me. It's a bit warm here today and definitely got a dry throat. This bloody two-headed dragon hydra thing. Oh, no, please don't hit me. I'd prefer it if you didn't do that. Oh, there's one of them. Which one of these heads do you reckon is the one that I knocked off? Oh, it was the dangerous one. So all I've got to do is just hit this guy. There we go. Took me long enough, didn't it? It's a weird pose. He's like crouched in midair. It kind of looks like he's sat on top of that pillar. There we go. On to the next level. This is stage 4 of Super Castlevania 4. Which level is this? Oh God! I'd forgotten entirely about this. No, don't. I don't want to go on there. One of these is going to be an axe, isn't it? Ooh, hello. No? Alright. None of them were an axe. My bad, I guess. I'm going to do it in a minute. I can just tell. I'll collect an axe and I'll be like, oh, I wanted that damn boomerang. What I'm worried about on this level is these green platforms. When you jump on them, they flip. And if you don't jump off them quick enough, you just get dumped down a hole. And it's going to happen to me. I know it is. Look at those skulls in the background, look. Look, right there. They didn't have to do that. They didn't have to animate those skulls like that. They could have just put a bunch of skulls there. It would have looked fine. It's that little extra attention to detail. The fact that if you look closely, you can see there's a background behind that background. It's like layered. Excuse me, don't throw your bones at me. How rude! Oh god, it's going to be this section, isn't it? Yep, here it is, look. This bit. Let me see if I can do this without getting dead. Yay! I did. For some reason, I always, like, dread that section. What's down? I can't remember what's down here. I don't want the axe. Go away. Yeah, that section I always dread because you have to have pretty good timing. Oh, God, there's another bit like it now. Ooh. The other bits aren't so bad because you can just walk over the platforms. Like this bit. It's not a problem at all unless you get hit and then that counts as jumping on them, but... Don't do that. No, bad bat. Yeah, but it was just that one section that bothers me. Oh, this is the skull room, isn't it? Damn, I'm getting my head kicked in. Just think, I used to be able to do this entire game without losing a single life. I used to do a lot of the levels without taking a single hit. I don't know if that was one of them, it's been too long. It's the spinny room of spinny death. This bit is unforgettable. This actually... it's kind of hard to explain. It does things, this part of the game, that the Super Nintendo was not supposed to be able to do, which is scrolling graphics. It just didn't have the hardware for it. Oh, I nearly missed that one. And yet, here it is, right in a game. It might have been that the developers of this just did this to prove that the Super Nintendo could do things that people said it couldn't do. I don't know if that's true or not. That's just me, you know, indulging in a little conjecture, a little speculation. No other Castlevania game that I can think of off the top of my head does this kind of rotational level thing. But then again, it might be because Super Nintendo wasn't supposed to be capable of doing it. Like these type of graphics, the Super Nintendo just wasn't supposed to be able to do it. And yet, several games did it. Ow, poop face. What's one of the other games that was famous for doing it? Oh yeah, it was Donkey Kong Country. They had a scrolling title screen. Yay, food. I don't know, like the food in this is so weird when you think about it. This castle that I'm in has apparently been, you know, deserted. I don't know, for hundreds of years? 1,000 years? A long time. You wouldn't want to eat anything you found there, but, you know, this is the Belmont family. They'll apparently just eat anything they can get their hands on. Right, I think this is one of the end sections. Uh-oh, go away, Mr. Bat, I don't want you. And you, I can see it. Again, it's one of those situations where it's trapped you into a small space, look. Oh, I managed to get that back by accident. Yeah, it traps you into a small space and then throws some enemies at you so you take a hit. Doesn't do a lot of damage, but it mounts up so that when you get to the end of the level, it causes a bit of an issue. Alright, let's not get spiked in the head, son of Mogath. Here we go. Yeah, spikes are instant death in this game if you didn't already know that. Oh, no, don't want you either. The axe is actually a decent weapon, it's just I prefer the boomerang. Though the holy water works really well against bosses, where they tend to be slow moving. Creates like a little fire on the ground that they just stand in and die on. It's good stuff. If I remember correctly, there was a section in Castlevania 2. Oh no, it was Dracula. It was the end boss of the entire game where you could just throw holy water on him as he appeared and it would like stun lock him. So you could just win just by throwing holy water all over the place. Oh, I mistimed all of that. Oh god, I'm not doing so well. Oh, I keep getting bloody hit by the falling rocks. Oh, it's a good job I've got these boomerangs, really. Come on, just die, will you? Thank you. Oh, and I still managed to get hit somehow. I've only got 2 health left. How did that happen? Yeah, whippy chainy goodness. What level is next? Let's have a look. Oh, God, it's this level. Okay, what I'll do is I'll save it here. Yeah, what I'll do is I'll leave that as an episode of Castlevania, Super Castlevania 4 from the Castlevania Anniversary Collection. That's a little bit of a mouthful for a Mogef, I tell you. I don't words good on the best of days, so that's a lot to say. But yeah, this is episode 2, or part 2, depending on how you want to phrase that. I'll certainly be continuing to play through at least this one game. If you want to see the other ones, you know, just say so and I'll do them at some point. That's not a problem at all. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Don't forget to leave me your comments and your likes. And if you're new to the channel, subscribe. It's always good to get new subscribers. I've been getting a few over the last couple of days and weeks and whatnot, which is pretty damn exciting. And I love it. Yeah, really do. Getting some nice engagement from people, some great comments as well. So thank you all to the people that do comment and engage in my videos. It's greatly appreciated. With all that being said, I'm Son of Mogef. I'll be seeing you really soon. Old cave meat. Yummy.